Our third week out on the ocean began with a few very rough days and nights, of which we don't have a lot of footage because we were either too busy or not feeling well enough to film.
You have to water the plants, huh?
You don't see it very well on camera, but I can assure you that it was a lot more spectacular in real life. There were these huge ocean waves towering high above our boat and smashing onto the aft deck and the sides. The feeling every time a wave caught up on us, lifting the entire boat a few meters in the air while rolling underneath us, was sensational.
These are some wild high seas. Hi guys, and what are we doing on the crossing? Oh, watching films. Okay, that's nice. Fun. Yay! Charging the battery system. Let me show you. We are, whoa! We are going 6, 7, 8 on a surf. See, it's choppy. Oh. So I'm charging now. Not a lot, solar anymore. Using the water maker, and here we are at 60% water, and we are in the batteries of the boat. We have some tanks, diesel. One is full, one is 81%. Chaka. Let me show you outside. So what it's like. Woo! This. Woohoo! Seas are quite okay. We got one engine on. We got the third reef in the main. Because the wind is like 30 knots. Because of the enclosures we are overpowered a lot, so enjoy the view.
On the morning of day 18, we were treated to the sight of this beautiful rainbow, along with the promise of some calmer weather. We had been seeing a lot of flying fish for a couple of days now, and unfortunately some of them landed on the deck during the night. It's so sad to see them lying dead on the deck. But seeing them fly over the water, that was amazing. I had never seen it before. They look like these small, shiny silver birds fluttering over the water.
That's a flying fish. Look at them fly!
Ew.
That's gross, man.
We had found a loose screw on the front deck, so Sven went up the mast to check where it came from.
Woohoo! Rock the boat! This is crazy.
After the heavy winds a few days earlier, we had reached an area with low winds. This calm period was a welcome change, and the circumstances were perfect to fly the Spinnaker. From there on, we hoisted the Spinnaker every morning and took it down every evening. guys!
Hello!
How is the water in the middle of the ocean?
It's good. It's good temperature.
Yes? Good for swimming?
Yeah, yeah.
We had created the habit of watching a movie together with the kids every day, occasionally with some accompanying popcorn. After the film, we watched the sunset on the front deck and had a lovely evening. We furled out the jib for the night and also turned on one engine to make some more progress. We had passed the halfway point between the Canary Islands and Martinique, and with the rising temperatures, we started to get anxious to arrive in the Caribbean.
Where are they, yeah?
Yeah, there's only a few of them.
Logie is going to show off.
After another wonderful night, we woke up to another warm and sunny day. The sea was calm and there was little wind, so we decided that this was the perfect day to go for a swim. After all, we didn't want to miss the opportunity to swim in the middle of the ocean. Kids were super excited to finally be allowed to swim in the water that we were surrounded by for the last 22 days. Yay! We threw some buoys and floating lines in the water behind the boat to hold on to, because even with the sails down and the engine off, the boat moves on the current and it can be surprisingly fast. I must say it was pretty exciting to swim in water of 5,000 meters deep. Underwater there was nothing more to see than endless blue. Incredible.
In the middle of the ocean. The big blue ocean. Come on guys, let's have a look at the sunset.
Okay.
Yes, we're motoring today because there's no more wind. Oh, I have to take the line in for the night. Don't forget about it. That's the motor there.
It was an amazing day. For me it was the best day of the entire trip, and we ended it by enjoying the beautiful sunset together.
You enjoying the sunset? Okay. Sea is full of life. These are big chunks of seaweed. Big patches.
We had been trying to catch a fish for several days already without any luck, but this was finally going to be our lucky day.
Springen! Moet je zien, jump! Wow!
Sven managed to catch a nice-sized mahi-mahi. They're also known as dorado. We were having fish for dinner. Delicious! As I already told you, it was our lucky day. Just when we started preparing dinner, our fishing rod made the noise that we had been waiting for. Another fish had taken the bait and was swimming away with it fast and far. This was a big one. We finally caught a tuna. This is what Sven had been dreaming of catching here out on the ocean. I don't remember how long it took to get the fish on board, but it was a while. It was quite a large fish, so it took us a long time to clean it and cut it up. It was a lot of meat. Our freezer was nearly completely full. And can you guess what we had for dinner eventually? It was a quiet, calm day. No more fishing from now on, we had plenty in reserve for a while. The sea was a bit choppier than the previous days and the wind had picked up just a tiny bit. Still good to fly the Spinnaker during the day. A few times we had trouble with our Spinnaker.
Sailing Noma. I'm your captain.
The lines attached to the sock got stuck, which meant we couldn't fully open the Spinnaker nor close it again. At one point it caused a few rips on our sail, but luckily we were able to repair it with some tape and continue sailing with the Spinnaker during the day. We made very good progress in these lower winds this way. While checking the charts, we noticed something strange in the surroundings of Martinique: magnetic anomalies. We had no idea what to expect from it, but we weren't too worried since they were close to the islands, so we probably wouldn't get lost. Day 31. This was supposed to be our last full day at sea. If everything went according to plan, we would arrive in Martinique the next day, on Wednesday afternoon. Looking forward to the next day, we put a bottle of champagne in the fridge to cool, and we started cleaning the galley and saloon so we would have less work when we arrived. We woke up early the next day, excited to arrive in Martinique. At 9:50 a.m. we first spotted land.
So, you saw land? Yeah? Are you sure?
Yeah.
We're like, let's see. Okay, let's have a look if I can see it outside with the camera. Land ho!
Woo! Sven had just turned on the engine because with the full sails up we couldn't sail the right course and we didn't want to lose any more time. We were so eager to make landfall that he also turned on the other engine and we were flying to Martinique at 7 to 8 knots.
We're almost in Martinique. I can see the island from here, so I show you now. It looks beautiful.
While we were getting closer to the island, we started to prepare for our arrival. We took down the mainsail, just dropped it and tucked it back in the lazy bag. We would arrange the reef lines later. We washed the enclosure of the flybridge so we could take it off. Our friends from sailing vessel Camerado accompanied us to the anchorage with their dinghy. We dropped our anchor in the shallow tropical blue water and were ready to celebrate.
So we arrived at Martinique and we stopped because these are friends of us, Camerado too, and they told us to come here in this beautiful waters anchorage, and we are waiting for custom clearance. So today we are going to make sure that we get cleared in for the island and that we can start and exploring it.
Careful! But first we had to take a dive in this beautiful clear water. Woohoo! Go Sky! Yay!
That's cool, huh?
If you want to follow our adventures in Martinique, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like our video and leave a comment.